What's up, my peoples? Welcome to my channel again. Here I'm going to review the Lenovo Legion Go S. This is one of my favorite handhelds that I've been playing with lately. I do also have the Lenovo Legion Go 2 that I'll be reviewing as well, and the Xbox Rally X. But here is the BIOS that we're in. To start off, you can see right here it's the AMD Z1 Extreme chip that's running the CPU. The GPU is going to be AMD graphics chip. So and then we also look furthermore that this also runs on 32 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of storage. It does get a little bit loud, but I have no complaints about it. We look in the back of the device right now before I get into the game. You see the fans right here, the air vents, similar to like a computer. This is to me a gaming computer, but only for as a gaming handheld. But we look right here to the top of the device. We do have the USB Cs, two USB-C ports right here. They both take a USB 4, so that means that you do get 40 gigabytes per second transfer rate. So you have the options to either charge your device, or you could actually have it connected to a monitor, which is pretty cool. Also, let's not forget about the headphone jack right there. Furthermore, I just wanted to point out that this device also has the Steam Deck button right here, so you can easily have access to Steam operating system, which I like a lot, or gaming mode, which is called. Right? You can see all your choices right here: the store, library, media, downloads, friends and chat, power button, all in one button, which is very convenient. And it's much more slimmer as opposed to other handhelds where it's pretty much not. I wouldn't say the most for beginners is pretty much is not the best. Cyberpunk 2077. As you can see, the frame rate, the frames per second has already dropped. There's 30 frames per second. For this game, it is more graphically intensive, so you have to expect the frames to drop. But it still runs smoothly. The game still runs smoothly thanks to VRR. So that's amazing. So you can see right here that the GPU is actually at 96%. It's going at 96%. Um, the CPU is using 16%. So this is a graphically intensive game. Furthermore, I just wanted to show that as I'm playing a first-person shooting game, you can see right here, I have two options to edit the triggers. This is called hair triggers, something that is unique to the Lenovo Legion Go S. If I wanted to just edit the sensitivity of the triggers, I can just go up and down. That's pretty cool. And this would actually um, change how much you can actually pull down each trigger, right?
You will find out on this. We're not all bad, you know. Let's talk. Good for you.
Another game I wanted to show you guys is Hades 2. I showed you guys Cyberpunk 2, and I showed you guys Street Fighter 6, which are both AAA games. So now let's see how it compares to a game that isn't a AAA game. This is an indie game. This is Hades 2. You can see right here the frames per second is 120 frames. So it's actually performing very well. CPU is barely getting any work, so it's 11% being used. The GPU is only used 56%, and and then our battery life is 25%. We've got 42 minutes of gameplay with this. So I'm gonna assume that if even so this is only 25%. So if this was is a full battery life, I'm assuming it's like almost 3 hours battery life right here. So that's one thing I wanted to point out, especially for this game, which isn't as graphic intensive. So judging from the frames per second, it's actually going tops as what is advertised. So advertised as 120 frames per second that the Lenovo Legion Go can go, and for this game, it's definitely hitting that. And I just like how bright it is. The screen is. It's actually comparable to a lot of computers. There's actually some computers that are 300 nits, 400 nits. So the Lenovo Legion Go 500 nits really does show. So now we're back into the desktop. Just to showcase the size of the screen. So I have here the Lenovo Legion Go S compared to its big brother, the Lenovo Legion Go 2, or it could be its cousin. You know, it's a totally different beast. So this is an 8.8 screen compared to the 8-inch screen. You can tell there's a noticeable difference. I have this one on Xbox full screen experience, so I'm going to put it on both on desktop mode. So you can see here that the brightness is very noticeable. Even though this is a bright a handheld, the Lenovo Legion Go 2 is 1100 nits right now. So it's just and it's also an OLED display. So it's just a night and day difference. So my closing thoughts. What do I really think about the Lenovo Legion Go S? This is an excellent handheld. This is very well made. I like it a lot. I'm gonna say it's one of the best handhelds that came out for the year 2025. I'm gonna put it at the top three. Um, just the screen, the 8-inch screen, IPS resolution, right? Most games you play on this is gonna be at least 1080p, as opposed to like the Xbox Rally X, which is a much more expensive device. That's another thing I wanted to point out. The Xbox Rally X, you're looking at $1,000 device, and compared to this, I bought this on Best Buy actually. So I paid $630, so on Black Friday. So there's that, and this is comparable to the Xbox One X. So I had a really good deal. So yes, in terms of bang for your buck, and then overall, simplicity, I think this is like the best. This is one of the best handhelds out in the market right now. I'm not gonna say it's the best. That's for another video. In terms of like pure performance and power, this guy right here, his big brother. That's a different story. This is gonna be a whole different video. Um, so that's a whole or its cousin because yeah, this is actually from the Lenovo Legion Go 1 and 2 series, while the S is actually its own different thing. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a big thumbs up. This is the best handheld for 2025. One of the best. I highly recommend for the value that you're gonna get. I mean, it does run Steam OS, so if certain games like that you want to play on Windows, you could always factory reset this and play it on Windows. So there's that too. Yeah, but I highly recommend this device. And if you guys disagree with me, just let me know in the comment section. Just let me know. Oh, Serge, I disagree with you. No, there's so many other handhelds out in the market that's better than this. Hey, I have a Nintendo Switch. Blah blah blah. Just let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing your what you guys have to say. I guys have a happy New Year, and thank you, and please give me a like and subscribe.